We're live. Let's wait for a couple people to tune in and we'll start the show. Got a good background back there, don't we? Everything's like backwards on this screen. It's like mirrored. I look like Trump. See how many we get tuned in. We can do some Q&A at the end and give you some live updates. I've been meaning to put a video out for the Liberty, so I thought just doing a live might be a better option. Hope everyone can hear me. I don't think you can. Hello. I wish someone would come on and give me a thumbs up if they can hear me. I might be talking and no one can hear me. We got 1 minute. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Too bad I didn't have like a little countdown. Beam, 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 beam. Six o'clock. And also, I have my heater here in the garage. So hopefully that's not too loud in the background either. Just need one person to log in and check out our feed to give me a thumbs up on the audio. One person. Okay, 6 o'clock. Here we go. So the first update on the channel, we sold the Liberty. A lot of you guys may have figured that out already. I put a post out maybe a couple weeks ago now. The Liberty's been gone. It's been kind of sad. It's nice, because we paid off our debts with it after we built the Liberty. So that's always nice to start fresh. I did sell it locally, and it does sound like it might go to northern Minnesota, and he's going to use it off-road more up there. So that was kind of cool to hear the new owner's plans with the Liberty. It doesn't sound like he's going to do much different. He might do a couple things to it, but other than that, he's going to enjoy the build that we built here on the channel. That was the first full build on the channel, and it turned out pretty sick, to be honest with you. Never thought I'd build a Liberty ever. And now, since we sold this Liberty, I want to build another one. So that leads us to the next topic is a new Liberty. So if you're anywhere near southern Minnesota and you want to sell a Liberty or know someone that is selling a Liberty cheap, I'm talking like $200 or free. We like free stuff. So if you know of anyone, or if you are someone, there's a bug, let me know. You can message me. My contact is in every video that we post, or you can find me on Facebook. But I want a new Liberty. I want to build another one. And I would like a KK, which is the second gen of the Liberty. They're a little less desirable, but I got some cool ideas, and I would just roll big right away. I mean, if it drives, I'd probably drive it first and beat on it a little bit. But I want to do something to a Liberty that I don't know if it's ever been done. But a hint would be to build a Liberty the way they should have came off the factory floor, which I won't spill the beans, but I got a few ideas. So I hope all those ideas come true, and we find a cheap Liberty, a KK. Right away, I'm going to steal some parts off of it and put it on our new project, which is sitting right behind us. This way, that way. I forget my camera's mirrored here. So we just picked up this Jeep. It's the last year that they made the Cherokee. So it's a 2001. It's got the 4.0. I believe that's maybe the only. It might come with a diesel over in Europe. Anyways, that's our new project, the XJ. This is my first XJ. This is my first XJ that I've ever owned. And to be honest with you, I thought it was going to be a lot cooler. I mean, I do like it. It is much smaller than the ZJ right here, which doesn't look that much smaller, but when you're inside the cab, there is a tighter feel, and that solid, not solid, but the leaf springs in the back. I think this one might have a broken shock or something, but it rides a lot rougher than I ever thought. I mean, I know it's a leaf sprung in the rear, but compared to this side, compared to the ZJ, that is a much smoother ride than the XJ, which I didn't even think about and didn't really care about because we got a killer deal on this XJ. And if plans go accordingly, I would like to just ditch the rear leaf springs right away. It probably won't happen right away, but that's what I'd like to do. You know, your wants and needs in these projects. Anywho, that is the future project, the XJ. We got a good deal. There is some piston noise in it while it's cold, and when it's warm, we kind of oil pressure likes to lose the chat. But we'd like to start building on this a little bit. The rockers are gone. The doors are pretty much ate up by the Minnesota rust. So therefore, there's some body work to be done, and there might not be a floor in the driver's side. There might be some rod holding that front driver's seat up. So yeah, we got our hands full with the new project, XJ. The kids already named it. It's Bluey. So we're going to roll with Bluey. It's kind of like grayish blue. I don't know if you can really tell on the video. But that's the new project, the XJ, which its neighbor right here, the ZJ, which this one is, we got a couple ZJs, but this one you guys seen the most, which is the off-road ZJ, and we plan on just keep on wheeling it. I hate to do too many mods to it because it works so good. The most money we have in that is that front end, and knock on wood, we haven't broke anything, and it's been great. So we did put a lot of money into that front end, building that Ultimate 30 and that ZJ, but that thing's been a rock. You've seen it in the last 2 videos that we've posted. We went out at Toys for Tots, and it just works. We go up some pretty difficult trails, which rigs in front of us are way more built with way more time and money into them. And this ZJ just does its job, and it's been great. So leading me to, what do I do next with it? Right? I kind of want to part it out. I want to put the front end and build a bigger one. But I hate taking vehicles apart or even going further on modifying them when they work so well. But I do have an 8.8 for the rear. I do want to buy a long arm for the rear. And winter is coming. It's actually already here. But I got to put the rear hatch back on because we plan on doing some winter wheeling, and that rear hatch off that ZJ. Yeah, not good. And we still have no one on here yet. Come on, people. All right. We'll keep rolling. So, exhaust smells. If you're on a gravel road, the dust just rolls in the rear. So I have a couple ideas. I want to first just put the rear hatch back on. We're going to ditch the spare tire, and we're going to do some winter wheeling. We currently have the half doors on there still, so I want to take the half doors off. I'm building the full-size doors right here next to me. You can't see, but they're white, so we're going to do a video on painting those, installing them, putting the rear hatch back on, and we are going to do some winter wheeling. In the last video you guys saw, we had a heck of a time with these front-wheel drive wheels on this ZJ. Any little rock just likes to peel up the bead on that wheel, and we got to hammer them back in. So that's been different. I've never experienced that ever, but with the cheap Amazon front-wheel drive wheels, yep, that's happening. So I bought some rock rings, and we're going to install the rock rings, and that's going to be exciting. So that's going to be on a future video. And then if everything goes right, we're going to be winter wheeling this coming weekend. And so we'll have the full doors on, the rear hatch, and hopefully rock rings. That's a tall order for me, because I am a full-time employee, full-time father, and full-time husband. And even for me to sneak out here right now and no one interrupting me is quite amazing. But moving on. So that's kind of the updates on the ZJ. And update on the OBS wrecker that we're building. We got the front axle in. We trimmed the doors. Now we got to install rock sliders. I want to install the rock sliders on the cab when it's on our little trailer contraption, because I feel like I will ditch the factory mounts on that frame that we're using, the HD frame, when we do this body swap action that we're doing, and we will have rock sliders on the cab. So I'm just going to hard mount, probably just be a bunch of tacks, but I want to hard mount the rock sliders to the frame and just ditch the body mounts. That's my thought. So that's the next steps with the off-road wrecker. We do have the boom. I've been debating about shortening the wheelbase on that frame, because out in the woods, you don't want to be too long. You don't want to be too short. And I'm not really sold on any of those decisions yet. I want to see how the cab fits on the frame. I want to see where the boom is going to lay on the frame. and then we're going to build it out from there. I did have the 6.0 for the OBS tracker, and I just sold that to make some cash to keep projects moving. So I am in search for a motor for it. I mean, there's been different thoughts. I don't know anything about the 6.5 diesels. Thought that would be cool, especially if you get one with a turbo. My dad just recently acquired a 7.3 from a Ford, and I thought, man, that might break the internet if I put a 7.3 Ford motor in a Chevy OBS. It wouldn't probably happen, but I'm just saying there's different ideas that we all have going on, right? Like, I'm not alone on this path of building projects and different ideas that we have, and according to our budget, right? Which mine is really small. So that's the update on the OBS wrecker. The next couple videos we have coming out, we parted out our little tractor, our yard tractor, our Cub Cadet that we had rolling around the property, and we broke it several times, trying to do too much with a little teeny tractor. So we parted that out, took the motor out, and I do plan on putting that into another project, a little fun project, a little side project. I'm just not sure if that motor is going to work being a vertical shaft that most of those lawnmowers are instead of a horizontal shaft. My thoughts were I could invert the motor, but that's the furthest that has gone since I've parted that Cub out. So that's the next video. The video after that will be us down in Frontenac for the Veterans Ride, which is always a good cause and a good time. We saw some... I caught it and let it go. We caught some rock bouncers. Oof, that was tough to find. Rock bouncers, and we had a good time. We were out there with a buddy off-roading, and that was just a day trip. So that video should be coming out in the next couple weeks, and then we'll probably take this out in the woods. We're going to take this and do some mods to that, as we already talked about. And that is about it on our updates for this week or this month. And I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little live update. We didn't get anyone to bounce on to ask any questions, which is even making me wonder if this live stream is even rolling right now. Come on, people. The last live stream I posted was on the Liberty that we sold. That was like a 15-minute video that I wanted to talk about, or that I did talk about, several things that we did to that Liberty and the future project, the future updates we were going to do on that Liberty that unfortunately will not happen now. But when I uploaded that video, 3 minutes. It was a 3-minute video. I talked for 15 minutes. So hopefully this video uploads when I'm done, and you guys can comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you know where KK Liberty is and what you guys would like to see on the channel. Don't forget to check out Goats Trail Apparel. We have merch, not these hats. The hats on the channel or on the website are much cooler, and the merch is much cleaner. There's other big YouTubers on that website as well, so make sure you check them out. Get yourself some merch. Make sure you guys, if you want to join, you can always join this channel as well. Hit the join button. There's a couple options. It's cheap, and every bit helps. Every time you guys watch a video of ours, every time you guys comment, it helps. We bring revenue in. We have engaging opportunities with you guys, and that's what I like the most is your guys' ideas, my ideas meshing together, and we create some crazy content or crazy builds. And I would like to further that rapport and that we can continue to build cool projects in this garage and wherever else we are. And hope you guys enjoyed this quick live. And like I said before, comment below and I will get back to you. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time.